ago, I don't think there was a dedicated organization actually working to shift narratives. And it's amazing to see, I'm sitting on a stage that's being hosted by an organization that's actually working on that here in the US. So it's really exciting for me to be here.
I see a bright future for African music, African content, art, the different cultural side of the continent playing a part in the development. And as you said, sir, the good that art and sports can do for the communities, for the countries, for the continent is what we're really focused on and we're excited about.
As I look out on this audience, you are the generation as part of the African diaspora that will help to change that narrative for all of us in the future.
Namibia is open for business. We have all kinds of minerals there, rare minerals, I'm telling you. How come Europe is aware of that? How come white Americans are aware of that? But you are ignorant about that. So therefore I will say, come, I'll welcome you myself.
And now, climate change, we know that climate change disproportionately impacts Africa. We know that Africa, despite the fact that Africa contributes the least amount to global gas emissions, many countries in Africa disproportionately suffer the impacts of climate change. And so we're working through our AI for Good labs in Nairobi and Cairo to figure out ways to use AI to better predict, to better get ready for, to better defend against the impact of climate change.
90% of all businesses are small and medium enterprises. They account for 80% of all the jobs across the continent. So if you're not focused on small and medium enterprises and African entrepreneurs, you're not even in the game.
The largest group in the United Nations is Africa. And if it's about Africa, it needs to be for Africa, with Africa, and a narrative that must change to one of partnership, of leadership, of the solutions that we bring to the world with all the challenges that we have. So thank you, New York, for having us this week.
Bank of Industry was the first to pioneer financing to the creative sector in Nigeria. We set out there to finance content. We started with content.
And what we try to do with the Creative Africa Nexus program strategy is to deal with the challenges that we thought that we're facing to enable us harness the talents and monetize them and commercialize those talents. So we looked at the gaps that there were in the sector. We saw the gaps of finance. But it was not only finance. Finance is not the problem only.
Botswana is diamonds and diamonds are Botswana. So precious as they are to us, and even in the way we shine and polish them, we want to do exactly the same for our creative sector.
Our incredible sponsors at Microsoft, Afrexim Bank, Bank of Industry, you rescued this event.
You guys didn't just buy a ticket, you all just didn't get invited. You signed up to become co-collaborators with us. You signed up to become partners in this journey to reshape and shift Africa's narrative. And from us to you, thank you very much for showing up. We appreciate it, and we thank the fact that you are here tonight to stand with us as we continue to shift Africa's narrative, to tell the story that we're a big, beautiful continent, we're powerful, we're wealthy, we are Africa.